Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to do a simple 3 shadow look. Really easy. We're going to go in and we are going to use my Persona palette here. Sorry, I have a mess in front of me right now. So we're going to go in and use this palette to create this really simple and pretty look. And before we get started, let me know in the comments too what your current favorites palette is. What's your favorite current palette? Let me know in the comments below and we're going to get right into this. I'm going to use that Persona palette again. This is that palette that has all these really, let's see if I can cover my face. All these beautiful tones. I love it. I love it. I love it. And if you've been following me, you know that these are colors that scream me. I just really love using earthy tones because I feel like you can wear these every single day. You can go deep with them. You can go light with them. You can use a shadow, 2 shadows, whatever. You can create so many different looks with a palette like this. First thing I have to do, because I did not do that, is I am going to go ahead and put on my Trish McEvoy eye primer, which I've been loving. You don't have to use a regular eye primer. I know some people just use concealer, they use foundation, and if that works for you, that's great. For me, it doesn't. It just, if you use a really good eye primer, your shadow doesn't crease on you. You don't have to use as much shadow. I just really love using a good eye primer. And like I said, so far I'm loving this. It's not drying my eyes out, and I like that it gives my eyes a nice base. And especially if you are going to do just a couple of colors, you don't have to pile a lot of colors on. Like this just sets your eyes and it gets rid of, like, you don't see all my veining and discoloration, all that. I love it. I'm going to go in and I'm going to use this color Chic right here. It's kind of like a purpley color. And I'm going to go right here. Now, because I have aging, sagging eyes, I have to relax my eyes and I kind of create a new crease. Always hold your brush back like that too, because you'll have better control. You don't want to have a heavy hand. And I will get it on the side here as well. I'm going to go in with a little bit more color. And I always tap my brush. But you see that little bit of color? I mean, these really give off a nice color payoff for sure. I'm just wiping my brush off. Yeah, we have a stormy day here today, so you're gonna hear. When I was little, my mom told me the angels were rolling. And then when it was raining, it was always they were washing the floors. Did your mom tell you that when you were little? Let me know in the comments. So I'm just going to go in here again on this side and doing the same thing. Just going back and forth. Taking a little bit more on the side here as well. Now this is where I stretch my eye a little bit on this side because it really sags. So when I want to get this side here, I got to do that. But the top portion, I really do try to relax my eye. And whenever you're doing your eyeshadow, it's always best to do a little bit at a time. Don't go in ham and just like get a bunch of shadow on your brush and go in, because once you put too much on, it's hard to get it off. Now, if you go too crazy on it, what you could do is you could take a finishing powder like this. You could also take the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter, either one of those. And you just take a little bit on your brush and then you just kind of go like this on top of it. And it'll just blend it out. Now I'm going to go in and I am going to use the color Bossy, which has a little bit of a shimmer in it. It's that one right there. And I'm going to take this my brush, and I'm gonna go right here in the corner and kind of do some circles here on the corner. Same brush. And bring it up a little bit here. Just really want to keep it on that corner though. My cat is probably freaking out somewhere because she hates storms. Just like that. I'm going to just wipe this brush off a little bit, and I'm just going to blend it up here a little bit more. I really like I've said that before, I just really like a blended shadow. I really take the time to blend. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go in here with that same color. See how little I take though, and the color that you get with this palette. So I'm really impressed. You know how much I love my ABH palette, so this has really good quality. I'm really very pleasantly surprised. Now here, because I have a little bit of sagging on that corner, I'm just gonna lightly pull my skin up on that side. Taking that. Just wipe it. I wipe my brush off in between. I have a towel on my table, but I also have, which is really nice, is a color switch. So it just is this little bit of foam that's in this tin. I mean, honestly, you could probably make it yourself, but I've had this for several years now. I've traveled with it. I really like it because if I'm in a hotel room, I'm not gonna dirty up their towels with my shadow, you know what I mean? So, and I don't want to pack a towel. I guess I could, but I just love it. So, just blend, blend, blend. And always look at both of your eyes in the mirror straight on to make sure that you are even. I'm going to go back in with that same color Chic, which is right next to it. It's that purpley color here. Right there. And I'm just going to take a little bit again. I just want to go right up in there. And again, just going to blend this. Remember, a little bit at a time. If you always have to add more, it's easier to add than to take away if you're doing your eyes. The last color that I'm going to do, I want to do a highlight color. I'm not sure how this is going to be, but we're going to try it out. I'm going to go in with Seductive right here. I don't know if that's going to be too dark, so if it is, I might go in with a little bit of this color next to this. It's Sassy. So I might use a little bit of Sassy, which is that lighter color, but this is the main color I want to go in with. So I'm going to try, let me try this first. I feel like it's going to be too dark though. It's actually not too bad. No, actually I'm going to leave it at that. But that's what you do. If you do a color and you're like it's not as light as you want, just go in with a lighter color and just kind of mix it in or go on top of it. But I think this is really pretty. And one thing about these is you don't have to spray. I didn't have to do it, but you know what? Let's try it. I haven't done that yet. Let's try it and see. I'm just spraying my MAC Fix on it. And I'm gonna go back in here just to see what happens. If it kicked it up. Yeah, it does slightly kick it up a notch. So I'll do, but I don't think it's necessary with these, to be honest. And that's it, 3 colors. Now I just want to blend this again. I'm the blending queen. I just want to make sure that it's really blended really, really nicely. And I'm going to go in on the lower lash. This isn't another color. I'm just going to go in with that same color that I use on the outside corner, which is Bossy. Go right on your lower lash line Now, I don't have problems with this bleeding. I know some of you that have oily, really oily skin have an issue with this. Maybe try using a primer underneath your eyes before you use your even concealer and see if that helps. You just have to be careful putting powder under there. If you get away with it, I know there's some mature ladies that can do that. I'm not one of those ladies. I cannot use I'm sorry, I'm looking at my mirror over here. I cannot use that. You really just want to keep it in that area though. You don't want to pull the color down too much, especially if you have bags under your eyes, because all you're going to do is pull down your under eye, so you don't want to do that. I've just been getting into more simpler looks. I am going to be playing with some cream eyeshadows. I have some that I haven't used in a while. I know some of you had requested that, so I'm going to be using some cream shadows because I'm really getting into cream makeup. I'm doing more dewy makeup, like with my foundation. I've been using a cream blush. I always use a cream bronzer. So I'm going to be getting into more of that. So maybe in an upcoming video, I'm going to be doing a look just using cream shadows. So that is it, guys. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I really hope that it was helpful and informative. And the rest of this makeup look, by the way, was in another video, so it's probably going to be out before this. So if you missed it, I will make sure that I link it for you too. As always, I leave all the details below for you guys if you want to check anything out that I used in the video. And thank you so much for joining me. I really hope that you enjoyed this. Make sure you click that subscribe button. I share new videos on Mondays and Fridays. And make sure you ring that notification bell too. Follow me on Instagram. I will leave that link below. And always share my videos. That helps my channel grow. And thank you guys so very much for taking time out of your day to watch my videos. It means so much to me. I will see you guys all real soon.